It's your weekly blitz with Chris, keeping you in the game.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Coach Chris Cotton here from AutoFix-Auto Shop Coaching, where I work hard to support your auto repair shop success. As you get into today's episode, you may know someone in your network who can benefit from today's topic. So please take time to share personally or through your social network. If you have an idea for a show topic or just want to talk, feel free to get with me at chris@autofixsos.com. Let's get started with episode number 92, 7 books to boost your well-being. I really wanted to give us a good selection of books, not necessarily business books. Some of these are going to be business related, but really personal well-being. The book that I'm getting ready to read, just for a little extra bonus, is called What to Do Between Birth and Death, The Art of Growing Up by Charles Spezzano. But it is not included in the list, but I just wanted to throw that out there. So well-being is a concern on everyone's list these days, on everybody's minds. We've got stress, we've got anxiety. Some of us are burnout, and it pervades our lives, and it overflows into our personal life. So if you're in a leadership role, every day may feel like a struggle. If you're trying to stay positive, you got people resigning, you got people quiet quitting now, you got a crazy recruiting environment with people ghosting you before they actually, never show up for work. They just disappear. You're not alone if you're looking for ways to exit the funk, so to speak, and approach your life and your work with positivity. And what we know is if you can successfully address your health and happiness, you can pass it on to your team. Again, here are 7 books that will get you on your way to being able to do that. Number 1, The Leader's Playlist by Susan Drum. This book is all about music, how it relaxes you and energizes you. The Susan Drum, she's a CEO, advisor, and leadership coach. And she talks about updating your playlist and how that can also make you a better leader. She uses studies in leadership neuroscience and the power of music. And the result of the book is really a method for developing a playlist that helps you get unstuck professionally or personally. It's a program to reset your leadership mindset by reshaping behaviors molded by experience from childhood to the present. The book doesn't just talk about the intersection of science, music, and leadership. It walks you through the process of getting some new songs stuck intentionally, beneficially in your head. Number 2, From Burnout to Purpose by Gina Calvado. Everybody gets burnout from time to time. Her background is she's an HR pro. She's a career coach, an Indigo Force founder. She offers approaches designed to help you overcome the powerlessness you feel with what she calls soul-fulfilling strategies. In the book, Calvado explains how her open method of observing, pausing, engaging, and nurturing can lead to a transformational change in your attitude and outlook. If you can cool the burnout, chill it out, push it down, then you can in turn power yourself and your team to work that's rewarding rather than punishing. Number 3, First Things First by Stephen R. Covey, A. Roger Merrill, and Rebecca R. Merrill. A couple years after publishing The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, leadership guru Covey co-authored this book based on the premise that where you're headed is more important than how fast you're going. And if you hadn't read this classic guidance for prioritizing what's most important in your professional and personal lives rather than chasing one deadline after the other, then you should. It might give you a fresh perspective on setting goals and enjoying the ride to achieving them. Those ideas never get old, right? AutoLeap is a cloud-based, all-in-one auto repair software that helps to keep complete track of your business, from scheduling appointments to managing technicians to generating invoices. Supercharge your growth with AutoLeap. Customers that fully adopt AutoLeap see the following benefits in their first year: 30% revenue growth, with top customers seeing over 100% growth, 75% decrease in no-shows, allowing you to service more customers, 3 times increase in positive Google reviews, leading to stronger online presence, 50% time saved on administrative tasks, driving increase in operational efficiency. Do it all with AutoLeap. Key features and functions include estimates, invoices, scheduling, Google reviews, inspections, communication, QuickBooks, reporting. Get in touch with AutoLeap to see how you can transform your auto repair shop. For a limited time, if you schedule a demo, sign up with AutoLeap and they will waive the $250 implementation fee. Number 4, The Energy Bus by Jon Gordon. Author Gordon invites you to board the quote-unquote energy bus to learn 10 secrets to being your best as a team leader. Unlike most self-help books, Gordon tells a story about a character named George who learns that energy and perception equal outcome. The bus driver, whose name is Joy, I think, if I remember correctly, teaches George that leading effectively requires listening to each member of your team, practicing empathy, and recognizing each of them for their wins. Might sound like a children's book, and actually Gordon has published a version of it for kids, but pick up the adult copy, learn ways to ratchet up your leadership energy and enthusiasm. Number 5, Leading with Emotional Courage by Peter Bregman. Bregman is the founder of Bregman Partners, which is a consulting firm, and his book is a nod to the blogs he does for the Harvard Business Review. It's an easy book to pick up and put down as needed without losing ground because it's almost like short stories within it. Bregman talks about that those who stir others to follow must be willing and able to embrace emotion and use it with confidence in a professional setting. That means learning how to speak up when others won't and eschewing office politics for the sake of getting things accomplished. Number 6, The Ultimate Anxiety Toolkit by Risa Williams. Williams is a therapist, author, and time management coach who has a series of toolkits for achieving psychological well-being. Her anxiety toolkit addresses stress, anxious thoughts, self-esteem, social anxiety, and a future without them. Anxiety, like enthusiasm, is contagious, right? If you don't want to spread it to those you lead, you need to overcome your own anxieties. The book offers easy instructions for doing that, and who can't use some anxiety-reducing advice in the workplace these days, right? Number 7 is Deskbound by Dr. Kelly Starrett, Juliet Starrett, and Glen Cordoza. Probably don't have enough of the physical health books in this 7, but you can't really achieve true well-being without addressing your physical health. The Starretts are co-founders of the Ready State team, which teaches you how to live ready, whether you're an executive, an elite athlete, or just whoever. In Deskbound, the authors teach you how to overcome the debilitating effects of spending too much time in your desk chair. The book doesn't just tell you to get a standing desk. It offers advice on recognizing and eliminating toxic body positions, stabilizing your core, and working your way to a pain-free existence that will help you work, play, and live healthier. These 7 books may not have every wellness-related answer you need, but the authors cover a lot of ground on topics important to your overall well-being. I want you to make a list of what's negatively impacting your mental and physical health, then read a book that addresses each challenge. With the right advice, you'll be able to restore your positive outlook and spread it to your team. This has been Coach Chris Cotton from AutoFix-Auto Shop Coaching, reminding you that it never always gets worse, but sometimes it has to get worse to get better, and also reminding you, don't stop working today because tomorrow needs you. Please feel free to reach out to me, chris@autofixsos.com, or give me a call, 940-400-1008. Time to rise and grind, everyone.
You've been listening to the Weekly Blitz with Coach Chris Cotton on the AftermarketRadioNetwork.com. Follow Chris on your favorite podcast listening app. Let him know what you'd like him to cover. His email is in the show notes. Chris is all for advancing the aftermarket.